One has been very, very impressed with your positions over the years, and I thank you very much for appearing on our show today. Now, let's end with your school, which
Yes.
you have received some criticism for, but my position is there's an effort being made. There is accountability, especially in the United States. I think that there are consequences for certain, things with regards to commingling funds or all that stuff. So I am very sure that you are doing the right thing. How do we here and elsewhere support that effort? And also, that to me honestly is symbolic. It's just one school or two schools, okay? But it is a start. What plans do you have to sow the seed so that we have those schools here in Canada, in the Caribbean, a school with that type of curriculum that emphasizes what we all want, young people who are mindful of our presence here on Earth, and how do we survive going into the future?
Yes, indeed. The Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy is an idea, a brainchild that has been with me since I've been in education. It's been with me since I was in college. I always envisioned opening up my own school. Since I first became a vice president almost 20 years ago, a vice principal of a charter school almost 20 years ago. And so we purchased two schools in February of 2019, just over 2 years ago, that we've been actively and ardently and aggressively trying to renovate, Baba. And it has been quite a trial. It has been quite a struggle, not just to raise the money, but to get professional contractors to do the work and do it right and not try to cut corners or take advantage of us. These 2 years trying to renovate these schools, and we have two schools. We have the Honorable Marcus Garvey Elementary and the Honorable Frederick Douglass High School. They're on the same street and they look at each other right across the street from one another. So we're fortunate to have two, which in of itself was a miracle. But it's been hard getting them renovated, Bob. It has been so hard, so difficult. I am very despondent at the fact that after 2 years, we're still not done, and we should have been. And it's not, at this point, Baba, it's not about the money as much as it is about finding the right people to do the job. It is not about the money as much as it is finding the right people to do the job, because I'm trying to keep it in our community. I'm trying to keep it all Black contractors. But to be honest with you, Baba, they have not been answering the call. They have not been responsible. They have been overcharging us. They have been trying to take advantage of us. And our Black contractors have not done a good job. They haven't been following up with us. They haven't been carrying through. So it's been tough. And so at this point, Baba, we may have to go outside the community. After 2 years of trying to keep it all Black, we're going to have to start going outside the community, because if we wait on Black folks, unfortunately, Baba, if we wait on Black folks to help us renovate this school, it may never get renovated. So we're now going to have to go outside the community to get the job done. With that being said, I have some more meetings this week with some more contractors, hoping it's the right one to get this done. And if it is done, I believe it can be done before the end of the summer. And if it is done by the end of the summer, we're going to have a grand opening, festival and conference at the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey campus. And that's going to be the end of August, early September. We have 5 months. We got the whole April, May, June, July, and August. 5 months, Baba. And I'm crossing my fingers and praying to the Most High and asking the ancestors to please help us get this school done. I'm tired of waiting. The people are tired of waiting, and I'm just hoping that this is the summer that we finally get it done. As far as the criticism goes, Baba, a lot of the criticism is disingenuous. It's disingenuous. It's criticism from jealous people who were jealous and envious of Dr. Umar before we even got to school. So a lot of them are just trying to come up with anything they can to try to undermine the FDMG initiative, Baba, because these people don't just criticize, They call the governor, they call the attorney general, they call the city. Baba, I can't tell you how much Black people have done to sabotage us trying to get the schools done, Baba. And that's why when it is done, we're going to have to, I'm going to write a book just on FDMG. Just on FDMG, Baba. We got to talk about the fundraiser. We got to talk about the sabotage. We got to talk about the government attacks. We have to talk about slander from other people in the conscious community. And here's why they're doing it, Baba. The reason they don't want me to succeed with this school, I'm talking about us, is the conscious community don't want me to succeed. Because if I do, it automatically raises the bar of expectation for them. In other words, if Dr. Umar can travel the world as busy as he is and is still able to build a school from scratch, where is your institution? Where is your hospital? Where is your bank? Where is your supermarket? Where is your investment club? If as busy as I am, if I'm able to do this, Bob, the people will automatically turn to other people and ask them, what institution are you going to build for the people? Because YouTube videos isn't going to cut it. And YouTube videos has been the bread and butter of the conscious community for the past 10, 20 years.
Yeah.
You can't liberate people with a video. You have to build institutions. Institutions are the solutions. Institutions are the solution. Racism is what? Control of opportunities and resources. And those opportunities and resources are controlled by the institutions. So if you want to reduce racism, you can't eliminate it as long as you're in a white controlled society. But if you want to reduce the impact of racism, you have to build independent institutions. Where are your institutions? The only thing these Negroes are building, Baba, is more YouTube videos.
That's quite profound and well put together. I have to thank you very much, Dr. Umar Fatunde. It has been a wonderful experience. I've been looking out to, it's been about 2-3 years I've been trying to get hold of you, if I eventually did. Thank you very much, Umar, and I'll be in touch, sir.
Will do, Bob. Take care.
Thanks for joining us for today's episode with Dr. Umar Fatunde. We discussed a variety of issues. Some of them you might agree with, some of them you might not agree with, but I'm sure you are entertained and you are educated. And the discussion continues. Please join us next week for another episode of Outlook Africa. Thank you for joining us.